Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewitt. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
He was a comeback story that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. But he paired with head coach Kevin O'Connell, threw a whole bunch of touchdowns in Minnesota. Remember, Kate, he was an MVP frontrunner early last season. Exactly why the Seahawks targeted him, wanted him, and now have him in the fold.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
3-3. Here we go.
Young working from the gun. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play good for 17 on a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go. Yes.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Searches from the pocket. Tries to run that one up, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
the 33 for first down.
Here we go, set.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. On the move, headed right. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Another try following the sack. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go.
McMillan coming in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. before that return amounts to much. They bring him down. This our last play of the quarter. Going on first. Here's Darnold. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And having gained about a handful there. Josie Jewell making that stop. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Myers' kick is good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First down, Young. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up and just couldn't quite find the connection.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run. Deep. It is caught at the 20. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play,
so the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
17. Panthers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and...
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing the out route complete. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
15 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Looking for a target. Going left side, Sanders has it. And he has this down to the 34. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
10 black.
Here's Young again. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Again, it's Young. We've got a screen to the running back. Broke through the tackle. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Clock, 10. Down. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 17. Panthers 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Here's Darnold, first and 10. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one off the ground. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 11, and the Seahawks will have a first down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
tour of the
report.
league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Joe Burrow. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bengals had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Mark Andrews. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Ravens win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Chiefs get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Baker with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10.
Here's Dowdle again. He finds some space again. this sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Working inside the red zone. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Going after it from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play fake. Darnold escapes the pocket. This is Cup. That's Cup. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First and 10. Darnold. Flush down out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. Now Darnold off the play action. Chase it out to his right. On the run right, throwing. This is Cup inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Panthers 14.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Panthers.
Dowdle will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Brought down just shy of the
Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
And I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
Dowdle again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Right. Shot. 17. Let's go now.
Young's gonna sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bryce Young touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First down, ball at the 36. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. It connects on the deep shot. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
From the 41. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know They can't let up now.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Down. Black ball. Ready.
They put
go.
a receiver in motion here left.
Set.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's complete. Sanders has gotten out right. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Carolina offense headed out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ready. Black. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. First
bucket here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready up.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left.
Seahawks 9-yard line.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 50 green.
Now to throw. Drops back. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Ready?
Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there. And with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Charlotte.